Everyone, Yo Gotti is currently experiencing a downward spiral due to the resurgence of the scandal that damaged his relationship with Angela Simmons. This issue has resurfaced with even greater intensity. For months, rumors have circulated in the streets, suggesting that he was involved with GloRilla, and regardless of his admissions, Angela evidently believed these rumors enough to end their relationship and leave him in a difficult position. The situation becomes even more complicated as GloRilla has recently introduced new men into her life, and the timing is particularly humiliating for Yo. Fans are already connecting the dots. They assert that this is her subtle way of validating the rumors without uttering a single word. Meanwhile, Angela seems to be mocking him, as if she has achieved the ultimate form of revenge, while Yo Gotti appears to be crumbling under the pressure as the internet revels in the unfolding drama. The most astonishing aspect: many believe this is merely the beginning, as Angela may still have more revelations that could further implicate him. Let us analyze the situation. Everyone anticipated that Yo Gotti would emerge with GloRilla as his new partner, but the actual drama that unfolded was entirely unexpected. Not everyone is aware that fans have suspected for some time that these two have been covertly involved. Therefore, it was quite shocking when GloRilla appeared with a new partner, who was not Yo Gotti. She shared a video showcasing her happiness and affection, captioning it, "Yo, I'm with my man, bro."
Even when you tripping, I pay for you. I'm gonna make for it. So I'm gonna arrange for you. I take a flight along early in the day for you. Just to leave you there and prepare that you know I'm ready for you.
It has come to attention that Gotti is not handling this situation well at all. It appears he jeopardized his relationship with Angela Simmons in hopes that GloRilla would consider him. However, she responded by moving on and being seen with a completely new partner. The rumors circulating among fans did not emerge without basis. Observers noted that Yo Gotti was not treating GloRilla merely as another artist under his label. His behavior was noticeably different, as he presented her with gifts and engaged in gestures that seemed overly personal for a professional relationship. The pivotal moment that ignited discussions online was when he surprised her with a Maybach truck for her birthday. This gesture transcended mere support from a label executive. It appeared to be an indication of a man attempting to assert his interest. Consequently, the speculation regarding a deeper connection between them intensified significantly.
Did it? He said do that one, did it? Hey! He didn't do that one, did it, got it? Hey! Stop playing! What? Bitch, I'm Maybach shouting now. Don't talk to me nice.
A complete Maybach. Not merely a bouquet of flowers nor a small cake adorned with congratulations, but a $200,000 luxury SUV topped with a massive red bow. GloRilla took to Instagram, beaming with joy, expressing her gratitude as if her life had just been transformed. Her smile was so radiant that it resembled more of an engagement than a birthday present. Fans quickly inundated the comments section, with many asserting that this was not the typical dynamic between a CEO and an artist. This was something far more profound. Just when it seemed the excitement couldn't escalate further, Gotti made another bold statement. This time, it wasn't a vehicle. It was an 18-karat Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, valued at $65,000, gleaming on a wrist. This gesture was not merely about pampering an artist. It was a display of power on the social media and a message to the entire industry, signaling that he was prepared to invest significantly in GloRilla. It is important to note that one does not simply present Maybachs and diamond watches to someone without a significant reason behind it. Fans began to observe the indications and inquired whether the relationship was purely professional or if there was more beneath the surface. Furthermore, fans also recognized that whenever Yo Gotti speaks of GloRilla, it appears not merely as boasting about his top talent, but rather as a man who is genuinely proud of the woman he supports. Moreover, it was not solely about the gifts. He also made an appearance in person. At her birthday celebration in Memphis, he performed alongside her, supporting her as her most ardent admirer. This was not a discreet behind-the-scenes maneuver by the label. He was making it abundantly clear to everyone that he was completely committed to her and was not concealing it. Consequently, fans were nearly convinced that he and GloRilla were engaged in something behind the scenes, a little of this and a little of that, despite the fact that he was still involved with Angela Simmons at that time. This complexity is what rendered the situation quite tangled. Recall how Yo Gotti spent years pursuing Angela Simmons, firmly believing she was the love of his life. He repeatedly expressed that she was the woman meant for him, enduring considerable stress and challenges in his quest to win her over. He even composed songs for her and engaged in all that sentimental behavior. However, for many years, it appeared as though he was pursuing an unattainable goal, as she did not seem particularly interested initially. Nevertheless, he ultimately succeeded in winning her over in 2023, and they confirmed their relationship as a couple. They made their relationship Instagram official when Angela shared a photo of them together with the caption, "You are all I need and more." At that time, it was evident that Angela was deeply infatuated with him. She was open about her emotions, expressing sentiments such as, I love him, I'm happy, I'm in a great relationship, so yeah, I'm happy. I'm cool, I learned in life just to go with the pace of where you at. I just don't think anything. You don't have to rush anything. When things are meant to happen, they happen. She additionally described him as her source of inspiration when she stated, "I just feel like he's one of my biggest inspirations. We just get each other, he's a hustler, I love watching him. He inspires me to do better, be better. And, I'm really happy about him. I think he's a great person." I know. Regrettably, it was not long before Yo Gotti began to misbehave. For someone who had been infatuated with Angela for such an extended period, he certainly failed to maintain her affection. Shortly after they became public, city gossip revealed rumors suggesting that either Gotti and Angela had separated or that she was being unfaithfully treated, as he was seen with his nurse companion in Las Vegas last weekend at the Aria Hotel. Nevertheless, Angela accepted Gotti back after he made grand gestures for her birthday. According to reports, Yo Gotti splashed out nearly $500,000 on an over-the-top Hermes accessories for his girlfriend of almost 2 years. Among the luxurious gifts was the Crocodile Himalaya Kelly Birkin bag worth nearly $300,000 and a matching diamond Himalayan watch worth about $100,000, said the insider. She was absolutely stunned when she opened the gifts. Now, this source added that Gotti loves to go all out for Angela and her birthday. He's very thoughtful when it comes to gift giving and wanted to give her presents that were both unique and very hard to source. Nevertheless, the enjoyable moments were short-lived, as it is claimed that Gotti began to misbehave once more. Reports from the streets suggest that Angela began to feel as though she was the sole individual making a genuine effort. An insider revealed, Angela felt like she was giving more than she was getting back. Yo Gotti's schedule was non-stop, and she began to feel like she wasn't a priority. When the situation between him and Gorilla began and fans speculated about their possible secretive interactions, Angela reacted negatively. A fan articulated this sentiment clearly in a tweet stating, "They asked me, well, Angela made it clear herself that she was not going to allow him to continue deceiving her, and she ended the relationship publicly." She expressed this by writing, "I want what wants me in life, in all areas. What flows, flows. What is meant to leave, leaves." According to a source, the separation was due to Gotti's purported involvement with Gorilla. This incident was the final trigger for Angela, prompting her to end the relationship, particularly since this was not the first instance of him allegedly being unfaithful. They had been experiencing some difficulties, but the possibility of him being unfaithful with Glo was the breaking point. The source stated, "Angela's not the type to get all jealous and insecure, that's just not her vibe. But at the same time, she's not dumb either. She's not going to ignore little red flags, even if it's just rumors floating around. She just wanted more. More reassurance, more of his time, and more effort from Gotti. However, it is commendable that Angela decided to proceed with dignity. She refrained from criticizing Gotti or speaking negatively about him, despite having ample reason to do so. In a conversation with Angela Yee, she opted to maintain a respectful tone. Regarding the separation, she remarked, "Not by choice, but, I respect him. Some matters are best left unspoken. Once more, I extend my love and respect to him. He is pursuing his endeavors. I am pleased for him."
Are you guys together still or no?
No,
No.
I'm not with him.
No.
Oh,
Aw.
yeah, not by choice, but I respect him. It's all love.
It's not your choice?
I wouldn't have chose it, but it was what was best. But I wouldn't have chose it. No.
What are you saying to me right now, Angela Simmons?
I'm saying that I'm a lover. I love love. I love relationships.
This man proclaimed that he wanted to get with Angela Simmons. This man pursued you. He proclaimed it in front of everybody that he wants Angela Simmons. So you're not telling me that he ended. Did he end the relationship or did?
No, it was my choice. I had to make a decision, but I think there's a certain level of
what I can share and would share publicly, you know what I mean? And I can publicly say that I'm not with him anymore. But as far as like details, I would just never.
It's not your style.
Nah, like I'm just not that girl. Like I'm just not that girl ever to share that much more. Like other than like, yeah, we're not together.
Yeah, and he's not really that type either. So
yeah, that's my vibe though. Like I said, like I could have probably been in and out of like 4 or 5 other relationships people would have never known and got my feelings hurt or not or whatever. And I just wouldn't speak on it because some stuff is just better left unsaid, I feel like. So I just leave things alone.
it's just that it was so public.
I know.
That's the hard part. Do you regret that in a way or no?
No.
Because now there's curiosity.
I know.
Now people want to know what happened.
I know.
But I understand that.
I just, again, like much love and respect to him and just like, he's doing his thing. I'm happy for him.
Ran its course. Well, that season is past.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there heartbreak involved?
My feelings were involved.
Your feelings, yeah.
Yeah. It is hard. I feel like for me with relationships, because I get really invested and I'm like in. When I'm in love, I'm in love. Like, which means like I'm staying with you. But yeah, my feelings, it didn't feel good.
This is the reason behind all the recent events. It appears that Gotti was indifferent to the situation. This reaction is not unexpected, as he believed he had GloRilla's secured. They were anticipated to become the next prominent duo in hip-hop. However, with GloRilla now involved with someone new, it seems that Gotti is not finding the situation amusing at all. Various blogs are reporting that he is attempting to regain Angela's favor. He has been making phone calls, sending flowers, and even reaching out to mutual acquaintances to help mend their relationship. Additionally, some websites have noted that he has been actively engaging with her Instagram, liking all her posts, which in 2025 is essentially a declaration of missing someone. Naturally, the internet is reveling in this drama. Some individuals are openly mocking him, suggesting that he has transitioned from pursuing his ideal partner to returning in a state of embarrassment. Conversely, there are those advising Angela to expose him, labeling his actions as nothing more than the behavior of a desperate ex. Yet, a few hopeless romantics continue to support him, highlighting the years he dedicated to pursuing her. Perhaps he is worthy of another opportunity. Regardless of perspective, it is undeniably fascinating to observe. Gotti has shifted from appearing as a self-assured leader with his dream girl to someone who is stumbling and faltering in front of the public eye. The world is captivated and somewhat amused by this transformation. However, it is important to note that fans are suspicious about the timing of GloRilla's new relationship. It seems almost cruel. Fans quickly began to piece together the situation, suggesting that this was her method of creating distance from Gotti. After all, what better way to deter someone than to publicly showcase a new partner? Gotti's image is certainly suffering as a result. Just because Angela is too dignified to publicly criticize him does not imply that she is not relishing in his humiliation. Online discussions indicate that she is making it evident that she has moved on, and Gotti's attempts to re-enter her life are failing to impress anyone. The internet is thoroughly enjoying this spectacle, with some fans still supporting him. Some are siding with Angela, while others are simply enjoying the chaos. However, one thing is certain: Gotti has transitioned from appearing to be in control to being someone ensnared in public drama that is impossible to escape from. This is the current situation, everyone. Gotti has shifted from being the individual who seemingly had it all, with Angela Simmons by his side and Glo actively involved living a dream, to someone who is stumbling in front of the entire internet. He dedicated years to pursuing Angela, going to great lengths with gifts, songs, and grand gestures. Yet here he stands, witnessing Glo effectively lock in her new partner while he faces the fallout. Angela remains relatively silent, but one can be certain she is relishing the spectacle, allowing Gotti's attempts to re-enter her life to fail spectacularly in real time. So what is the takeaway, everyone? Timing is crucial, and the internet certainly has a long memory. Thus, Gotti's displays of wealth, extravagant gifts, and public actions could not prevent him from appearing desperate, and fans are unrelenting in scrutinizing every moment. From luxury vehicles to high-end watches to social media interactions, this entire saga has revealed aspects of him that were unforeseen. Interestingly, this is far from over. Many believe there is more gossip to uncover, more evidence to present, and additional instances where Gotti will face even greater ridicule. It is evident that what began as a romantic narrative has evolved into a significant public spectacle. Gotti finds himself at the center of it all, struggling to retain what has already slipped away, and the internet is observing closely. Fans are engaged in conversation. Ultimately, we are all here for the chaos. Please share your thoughts and comments below, and then be sure to watch the next video.